Alec, a young boy, studied magic under the guidance of his mentor, Eldas. Eldas often taught him that the true essence of magic was not found in power, but in belief. Those words, which implied that saving someone important required faith in one's magic, left a deep and lasting impression on Alec. Under his mentor's careful instruction, Alec's talent shone like a shooting star. He learned magic far faster than most, and after tireless practice, he finally managed to cast his first fire spell. It was a simple one, yet the success filled him with pure joy. His mentor often reminded him that true cultivation lay in self-restraint rather than speed. Alec never fully understood why someone as gifted as he was needed to hold back. One day, Eldas left with a peculiar final request, asking Alec never to become a court magician. That mysterious warning planted a seed of doubt deep within the boy's mind. Years later, while studying in the college library, Alec came across his mentor's name. To his shock, Eldas had once been a royal magician but was later exiled. Only then did Alec understand the sorrow that had always lingered in his mentor's eyes. Filled with resolve, he swore that one day he would change the palace itself as a way to repay his teacher's kindness. With remarkable talent, Alec eventually achieved his dream and became a court magician. However, during a labyrinth expedition, everything changed. The prince he served publicly dismissed him, criticizing him for relying solely on support magic and labeling him a fraud. Even Rennie, a female mage on the team, mocked him coldly, declaring that she would never work with someone she saw as a coward. None of them realized that their success in battle depended on Alec's countless support spells cast in secret. He wanted to explain and warn them that the prince's mana was nearly depleted, and that venturing deeper would be life-threatening. Yet the prince ignored him completely, and even took away the short sword Alec had prepared for the next stage. Because Alec was not of noble birth, the prince's prejudice and contempt toward him only grew stronger. Eventually, Alec was stripped of his court, magician's robe, and abandoned by his companions. Unwilling to give up, Alec carried a report concerning the prince's safety, and attempted to deliver it directly to the king. The guards at the city gate, however, stopped him. At that moment, Rennie appeared again, and with disdain, reminded him that he was now nothing more than a commoner. She tore the report from his hands and destroyed it before ordering the guards to drive him away. With all hope lost, Alec wandered the streets alone, until a familiar voice called out to him. It was Yurha, a red-haired girl with beast ears, and his old friend from the academy. When she heard what had happened, she became furious at the kingdom's outdated class prejudices. Yet despite her anger, she admitted that she was also glad, because Alec's dismissal gave her the perfect opportunity to invite him to join her adventuring team. That outstretched hand of friendship became Alec's salvation in his darkest moment. He accepted it, and decided to begin a new chapter in his life. Together, they traveled to the City of Adventurers, also known as Labyrinth City, but trouble found them once again. When they registered at the Adventurers Guild, Alec was told that, as a newcomer, he could not obtain a pass to enter the advanced mazes. Yura's team, however, was already exploring high-level areas. Reluctantly, she suggested that they start from the lower-level labyrinths to warm up. The moment they entered the second floor of the maze, they sensed that something was wrong. A large number of monsters fell into a state of panic and rushed forward in a frenzy. Instinctively, Alec took on the support role again, casting defensive spells to protect his companion. Years of suppressed frustration and doubt made him hesitate to use his offensive magic. Noticing his hesitation, Yurha encouraged him to believe in himself and in his allies. Her faith, together with the wisdom of his mentor, reignited the conviction within him. Alec finally realized that he was no longer a court magician bound by royal duty, but a free adventurer. With renewed determination, he acted decisively. A powerful lightning spell burst forth, clearing the monsters ahead in an instant. Yura smiled, seeing the confident mage she had always known. Then, the true cause of the chaos revealed itself. A gigantic earthworm that burst from the ground, trapping Yurha. But Alec remained calm. He recalled their academy days when Yura had been the strongest defensive mage, and he, the fiercest attacker. He instructed her to raise a barrier while he prepared his most powerful attack. The scene felt strikingly similar to their days at the academy, when they had conquered the 68th level of the training maze through perfect teamwork and trust. Drawing on that same bond, Alec unleashed his full strength. A blazing fire twister roared through the cavern, annihilating the monstrous creature completely. As the dust settled, the two exchanged a knowing smile. Their old trust and rhythm had returned. Alec had finally found himself again,